Nigel, you must be pretty happy to see the deficits continuing to go down, growth coming back into the economy, UK, Britain beginning to look a little bit better again?
Well, I hadn't spotted any of that because we're 2.5 years into this government, and indeed the deficit is still absolutely enormous. Growth is pitiful, so nothing's really improved at all. And what we have today are another series of forecasts heading out for the next 3, 4, 5 years that frankly look like fantasy land given what's going on. I mean, I do encourage and compliment the Chancellor on what he's done to encourage shale gas development, on what he's done to reduce corporation tax. I mean, these are good, positive things that he's done, but frankly, I don't think they're enough to help get growth back into the economy. And where are the cuts? You know, we keep hearing this big debate about the cuts. Where are the cuts? I mean, this was a government that was going to hack back the Quangos. I can't see anything like that being proposed at all. So I just don't think he's being radical enough at all.
Well, actually, he proposed a new Quango today for unconventional gas, which is an interesting title to have. All right, but other than leaving Europe, let's park your raison d'etre. Other than leaving Europe, what else would you have had him do?
Well, I mean, leaving Europe, of course, would automatically save you 1% of your expenditure. There is also, I think, a fairly urgent need to look at much of the foreign aid budget, which is not reaching the right destinations. I mean, they're the short-term, easy things to do. But, I mean, under those years of Labour government, we grew something like an extra 1 million people working throughout the Quangos and the civil service and the administrative and bureaucratic layer in this country. And we have got to make some big, very, very deep cuts in those areas. And I don't think that this government has got the courage to do it. But I believe that it needs to be done.
Well, you came a decent second in Rotherham, and you did not badly in some of the other by-elections. You're nip and tuck with the Lib Dems now in the polls. You're kind of third equal there, sometimes ahead, sometimes not. Yeah. What are you going to do for an encore?
Oh, we're going to keep on going, and we're going to show people that we're not just a party that talks about who governs Britain and why we shouldn't be part of the European Union. We're also a party talking about how that Britain should be governed. And what I would really like to have seen today, particularly for Britain's 4.2 million small businesses, is I would like to see some changes to employment regulations, but we saw none of that today.